Hey guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have the Golden Week celebration info here. Seems pretty good to me. I think Golden Week is going to get off to a good start. I do look forward to people rushing to beat all the content and then going, there's nothing to do, right? It happens every time. But there's at least a few things in here that I do like. We know what next week's content is going to be. But the real interesting thing, I think, for me and a lot of people is going to be what happens for Goku Day. I personally, I feel like I've been saying this for a couple weeks now. I felt like Golden Week, this sort of celebration, which essentially is like this last week of April until the end of May, this is where we probably would get our next batch of difficult content. Now, we didn't get a red zone right here at the start, so I'm thinking on May 9th, we'll get something. We could get maybe a Goku Family Red Zone, or a new Legendary Goku event, or I think, again, remember, in original Dragon Ball, Demon King Piccolo declares May 9th as Piccolo Day. So maybe a Legendary Piccolo event? My idea is maybe we could go, old Demon King Piccolo, young Demon King Piccolo, Piccolo Jr., normal Piccolo, then Nail Piccolo, Kami Piccolo, Orange Piccolo, Power Awakening Piccolo, right? Like that could be like a fun event. Just going through like all the versions of Piccolo or something like that. So we'll see what that's going to look like, right? All right, so let's jump in. Let's go ahead and see what we got. So the Aim for the Top Golden Week campaign is on. Yep, so that very, very sick wallpaper is just first login. That's cool. The wallpaper looks really good, right? Well, dude, if I'm gonna talk about it, I feel like I always like to not just like say things, but also show them at the same time. So I'm gonna just pull this up on the side while we're continuing on with the celebration info here. Okay, so let's see. There's going to be 2 stones every day. Sure, they're bringing the Guru event back, which is awesome. I know a lot of people are not really going to consider that so much, content, sure. But nothing changes the fact that it's still sick, right? The Guru event, huge link level event. We do love those. All right, so we have missions, login, stuff like that. Super daily mission. Ooh, okay. A couple of extra stones, I guess, is definitely a good thing, right? So then we have the dual DOKKANFEST. Now, Goku and Piccolo, they do release at 10 p.m. tonight. So 11 hours from now is when we're going to see them. By the way, right here, this is the wallpaper that you're going to get from first login. Pretty cool. I do think that one is very, very sick right there. Okay, again, so Goku and Piccolo, they release in 11 hours. I'm very hesitant to just, like, stomp my fist down and say, like, Goku's #1 TUR, Piccolo's #1 TUR, this character's this good, this character's this good, because I just would like people to understand these characters are so complex. They have so many moving parts, so many things going on. They're going to be different in every single fight you do, right? Is Goku going to be guarding? Is Piccolo going to be getting his additional supers? Are there multiple enemies that Piccolo could do his active skill? Remember that Piccolo has this right here. He builds up with every super attack. Every enemy he hits with his active skill counts as that build up. So you could do, I don't know, I guess Red Zone Bojack is a tough fight still that has several enemies at the start. You pop his active, and then, he's built up 80% of this immediately before the turn, right, even sort of officially starts, right? So, like, there's just a lot of factors into these two characters for how good they're going to be. I feel like the opinions throughout the community of these characters will differ, like, wildly. Like, I don't think any two people are going to feel exactly the same about these characters, which I think is a good thing. I think that these designs kick ass, right? Like, it's not so simple as just saying, oh yeah, he's one, or nah, they suck, right? Like, they're a lot more, I think, complex than that, which is good. So huge W's there. Then we have Krillin and Tien. I think they're very good. Oh snap! Well, I guess let's reload then. I think they're both pretty good. Krillin to me is like literally exactly what they should do with band units. He's a support. He could do decent damage. I mean, his damage is actually super good for a support. But then he's also got, like, damage reduction, right? Like, this guy cooks. When I was using him, this guy was getting up to 700k defense with 40% damage reduction and supporting, right? Like, yeah, dude, he's dumb. Then Tien. I think Tien is a pretty good character. You know, these characters to me are always very fun. These characters that could, you know, super 3 or 4 or 5 times, stuff like that. You know, not quite, you know, Vegito Blue back in the day level where he is such a small chance to super attack. I mean, every one of this guy's additionals is a 50% chance to super, so I feel like you'll see Tien pop out super attacks pretty often. I think it looks pretty good. I think this Tien is solid. They gave him, this is all they got. Oh, this is all you got to do, man. It's like, you know, people, I see whining, the game sucks. Every character has to guard or they're bad. No, that's literally not true at all, right? Like, Piccolo is just raw defense. He's going to be insane. Maybe Piccolo's not the best character, because, I mean, he's got a lot here, as you guys can see, right? But, like, every character doesn't need to be guarding or have 40% damage reduction. There's also dodge, baby. Yeah. Because, hey, if you got a character who could get to a level where he could tank normals, all he then has to do is just dodge the super. That's it. So, I like what they did with the 2 banner units here. Huge W's. It is good, you know, that these Dragon Ball era characters are getting this level of respect. It does really, like, this is why, again, I'm going to point out any single one of you rats who dared to say I was too harsh on Frost. How dare you? Look at this and no, not him. Look at him and tell me Frost is okay. That it's A-okay, Frost, baby. No, I hate Frost. I hate him. Terrible. This is what we're talking about right here. Yes, sir, Krillin. Damn, they made Krillin good. Krillin has gotten a couple of beastie banner units throughout the years. Remember the tech Krillin that came out with the DOKKANFEST Bio Broly movie Trunks and Goten? That tech Krillin was also really good. Oh my god. I just had like a black flashback. That tech Krillin, oh my god. I started talking about him and I recalled I rainbowed DOKKANFEST Trunks and Goten, and then I rainbowed their SSR too before I finished that banner unit Krillin. Oh, please don't do that to me, Krillin. Hopefully this Krillin doesn't do that to me. Although, that means I would rainbow Piccolo Jr. and his SSR. I don't know. Sure. I mean, hey, listen, I need more characters to link level, brah. I do. So, you know, I might have to slide and grab a lot of these guys. Actually, judging by the chain battle coming up, I kind of do have the taste. I might rainbow some SSRs during the celebration. I mean, we gotta support this, right? Dragon Ball Saga Dual Dokkan Fest. If I'm ever gonna just say, screw it, I'm rainbowing SSRs and TURs, this is the banner to support, right? Yes, Dokkan, give us more of this, right? I might do that. I remember my infamous LR Super Baby 2 during the 4th anniversary. I rainbowed him, then I rainbowed his TUR. Funny times. Alright, so they have the 2 Dokkan events for Goku and Piccolo Jr. Awesome. We have this right here, so we're going to do missions. We'll get tickets to do this 30-unit multi. I assume this will end with guaranteed LRs, something like that. We'll see what it's going to look like. And this guy is still ridiculous, right? Like, we all know this. This guy is still super crazy, really good. Fasha's still good, too. I would consider Fasha good for sure. Blue Stone, going to be available for purchase. I'm sure that the sales for Golden Week are going to be very strong, so that'll be cool. Because remember, I mean, Golden Week is a string of holidays in Japan, right? So it's like they're going to have nasty sales. We have, yes, sir. This is what Daddy loves to see. Oh, 4 a.m. Will I have Piccolo Jr. and Goku link level 10 before this even comes out? Dude, I might. I might actually have them done before this event even drops. We'll see. We will see, but yeah, damn, I really might. Okay. Because what happens when link leveling characters is typically the first couple of links come in very fast. Once you hit link level 5, that's where you can get shafted and you could get stuck. I've had many times, it's like, all right, I've got like the character has like 6 level 9 links and then the last link is level 5, right? That is like a pretty frequent occurrence, honestly. And then that's where this could come in to get that last tricky link. Elder Kai banner W. Listen. We could save the Dokkaning responsibly for the whale Toonrami, but me, I'm Elder Kaiing. Listen, I use Elder Kais on Super Saiyan Goku characters. All right, I don't give a fuck. I'm using Kais, baby. That's where I'm at. Yes, sir. All right, so we got Cyborg Tao. I mean, guys, here's our content. Let's go. Now I got some bad news. He sucks. He's horrible. Just at a glance, this guy's looking like maybe the worst Super Strike. I mean, I don't know. This guy is terrible. At the very least, he is a World Tournament character, which is definitely much better now than it was. I mean, we got some of the better units in the game are now on here. But, I mean, that doesn't change the fact that it could still use more options. And, yeah, this guy is just really bad. I just don't see... The only value you're going to get out of this guy, if you're doing, like, a Super Battle Road stage and there's Turtle School enemies, this guy could get a couple of stuns off. But that's like, literally it. This guy's trash. All right, we have a boss rush stage. Again, this is not exactly what I consider good content. But, I mean, it's, what, 10 minutes, and then you get 35 stones. Like, it's fine. Okay, so I do want to repeat myself here. It's cool that they kind of, like, you know, every celebration, like, here's a Super Battle Road stage, here's an Extreme Super Battle Road stage. I can speak for everyone when I say I would like it to go back to the way they used to do, where they'll just, you know, every 6 months or so, they just drop 10 stages on us. It really felt like an event. Like, it was very exciting. Like, oh, damn, you know, 10 new stages of Super Battle Road. Trying out all the stages was fun. I mean, we're in a different era now where it's more so like Red Zone is the difficult content. They can't really balance characters to be dominant in Red Zone and then still struggle in Super Battle Road. That's very difficult. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that they could go back to dropping these in batches and people would be very excited about that. Rewards are good for these stages still. We're getting very close to that Vegeta family support memory. That's going to be a huge W. And then LR Trunks will be easing. There's a couple more stages until we get that. Bunch of story events are coming back. Dragon Ball Saga stuff. Huh. So, I mean, I seeing this, to me, does scream that the Part 2 LR is going to be Dragon Ball Saga, which is good. Who knows what it'll be. But these are all the Dragon Ball Saga story events right here. It is so hilarious. These are all, movie, and this is a filler arc right here after the fight with Piccolo Jr., essentially. Dragon Ball doesn't have story events for any of it, man. This is, like, I think, let me pull this event up real fast. But the very first stage, I think, is you're fighting Piccolo Jr., which, you know, of course is not filler, but that whole, like, Goku and Chi-Chi, like, wedding arc, like, it's what it is. It's filler, right? Okay, no, okay, I misremembered. The first 3 stages are the 23rd World Tournament, because, yeah, Goku fights Chi-Chi, then he fights Tien, and then he fights Piccolo Jr., yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, but I really would like to see story events dropping for Dragon Ball. They really could have given us a 23rd World Tournament story event here. That's kind of a bummer, but, you know, I guess maybe it's not too late, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Every Dokkan event is up every day. That's a W. Every EZA is up as well. That's also a W. I'll probably try and get some Stage 77 titles. There's still a couple I have not done. Could be a good way to accumulate Zenny. Maybe I'll do another, like, Zenny obtaining video. Just point out some EZA stages. I mean, off the top of my head, I don't know that I'd be able to come, like, oh, like, yeah, like, this EZA, this character will crush. Oh my god, Namekians, what stage is it? Is it, I think it's the, Battlefield EZA, that is the one that has Namekians, right? I mean, but it's like literally any Namekian. That EZA is so weak, any Namekian character like completely obliterates it. I'm talking about, we gotta go way down here. The one I'm referring to, the Battlefield EZA. is, it was in 2019 on JP. This one. Fierce Battle Saga. Ginyu Force. Okay. I definitely saw people using Namekians in this. Ginyu Force is the weakness. What one was Namekians? I guess it's second form Frieza's Namekians then. Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, I mean, there you go. That's a perfect EZA to grind. Love seeing that. Yes, sir. Battlefield, apparently it's a special battlefield. Global and JP will be getting the same one, which will delay. What's coming up soon? Is it LR Hachiak should be coming up soonish for Global? And I think that will be slightly delayed because of this. Because this is why some of these characters end up, again, getting sort of pushed back for Global, is because they tie, like, this character releasing or this character's EZA specifically to a certain numbered battlefield, and then this kind of pushes it back when it's a special, battlefield. Then we have Piccolo's EZA. Now, this would have been, oh, damn, Piccolo's EZAing, but, the Dumbos at Global, they put his ass in the data download already. Like, not only did we already know he was EZAing, we already know that he's sick as hell. I don't know where I put him on the EZA tier list. Is there any way I could put him above Blue Cow King Goku? I don't think so. Blue Cow King Goku could literally carry a dead team by himself. He's so powerful, right? Like, Piccolo... But, like, Piccolo is just gonna be perfect, like, for his role on a team with Piccolo Jr. Like, he's gonna be perfect. He's gonna be fine, right? Like, I look at this guy's EZA, and they didn't give him much, but, I mean, that's because this guy did have good mechanics already with the Scouter and damage reduction and defensive stacking. His stats are huge. This guy's gonna be pretty good. To me, I feel like he's definitely better than TUR Cooler. I think there's no doubt about that in my mind. Blue Gogeta, we'll see. Probably he is better than Blue Gogeta. But then Blue Cow King Goku, I just see no way, right? So this guy, good chance this guy would settle in as the number 2 EZA TUR for me. But he looks good, right? He's going to be helpful for some teams. Yeah, he's on a lot of weak teams. Oh, dude, Heavenly Events, Entrusted Will, Gifted Warriors, that's Piccolo Jr.'s team, Fuse Fighter, Namekians, Worthy Rival, Andros SL Saga. Oh, daddy, yes. There we go. So we have that. This is, Power Absorption. Yeah, Power Absorption is his weakness. And then, Chain Battle against Shen. Kami in disguise. I thought that this guy probably should have gotten a banner unit. I mean, no disrespect to... Tien. I don't know. This moment did deserve it. Probably Krillin. This, like, fight from Tien deserves a card. Krillin does perform really surprisingly well against Piccolo, but I don't know that he... Like, it's not like he does special stuff. This was the introduction of the multi-form technique, right? Which I think really could have deserved the card. By the way, apparently this guy's ID in-game is like... This guy was originally made when they made PyCon and Janemba in 2020. So I saw some people throwing out that this guy might have been intended to be a Dokkan Fest back in 2020, and he got pushed back for whatever reason. You know what I think potentially could be... would be maybe like some, well, I don't know, I guess because if his ID is around PyCon and Janemba, it's not like we got like new stuff, right? So like what I was about to say is maybe like a new character was introduced, think of something like Beast Gohan, and then they push something back, because I could tell you guys, I mean, we're 19 minutes in, I could tell you guys factually, they did not know about Beast until the movie came out. I could tell you guys that is true. So it's like they had stuff ready to go, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh my god, okay, we got this. We got these characters we can rock now." They didn't know ahead of time. So then it's like, okay, like let's rearrange the schedule. I guarantee you that in last May of 2022, they were not going, "Oh, we got LR Ultimate Gohan and Orange Piccolo in December." There was other stuff that was going to be in December, in May of 2022. Then, oh, this just fell in our lap. Cool. So that's probably the thing with this Tien, right? Tien probably, Well, I mean, I don't know. The thing is that there wasn't new like stuff coming out in 2020, right? Like, so I don't know. But Tien was made a super long time ago. For whatever reason, they've been holding on to this Tien for a while. I don't know. I mean, again, your guess is as good as mine. So we got that. Oh, right. And then chain battle against Shen. So I might rainbow these guys SSRs. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. So let me know what you guys think. Seems pretty good. I mean, could they have more content? Sure. But I do like to not, day one go, oh my god, the celebration sucks. I mean, if the celebration sucks, we can know for sure when it's done, right? I think I personally am putting a lot of stock into Goku Day. At the very least, though, I think the designs of all the characters are pretty good. Prime Battle Krillin's not part of this celebration, technically. He sucks, sort of. And then this guy sucks. But, like, the rest, like, EZA Piccolo, the banner units, and the Dokkan Fest are chef's kiss design characters, which I really care about right now. So let me know what you guys think. And I'll catch you guys, I guess, for summons at 10 p.m., something like that. Yeah, we'll see you then. Later.